Hi, Jessica here again. And today I'm going to start with editing. I do think editing in films really captures your audience. It's the chance to be your most creative and to really get your theme, plot, setting, storyline across to your audience. Um, there was a movie I liked, Whiplash. Little kid, not little kid, drummer. Anyway, the scenes in that were some of the close-up scenes in it were so good. It became so personal and emotional to me. So that was an editing technique that I just noticed before even taking this class. Now every movie I watch, it's like every scene, there's so much information about film that I don't really know all the how to put it all together, but I definitely noticed that the scenes are different to me now, and all of the techniques being involved in each scene. So I went with the movie Black Swan with Natalie Portman, and some interesting editing techniques were the cuts, the fades, dissolves, the color, zooming, the tracking, and the mirrors were amazing. The tone, speed. So I'll kind of break that down just a little bit. Uh, the contrast in the colors, there wasn't much. It was pretty pretty grays, neutrals. It wasn't a black and white film, but it was very staticky, I guess. So it wasn't a very colorful film. The use of mirrors throughout the entire film were amazing. They were used to show the setting, to show emotion, to show all different kinds of aspects of the film from beginning to end. The uh, the mirrors are being used brilliantly, and the zooming in and out. I feel like that's for uh, emotion, really feeling the her feet dancing, being zoomed in on, and the lights. Uh, and another thing about her feet was the handheld tracking. It seemed like we were flowing, we were dancing with her feet. I found that really a good editing technique. Um, sorry. Let's see. Fades. Um, the shot fades out when Nina, which is Natalie Portman, is talking to her mom in the bed, and as it fades out in the background, we can see the tiny little jewelry box with the ballerina slowly going round and round, and we see that a couple of times, that scene, and then one towards the end as well. And also when the ballerina gets broke off, we see her spinning. Just as the other scene fades out, that scene you can see it going on. Uh, the speed of motion is always pretty strong in this film because of the dancing, and it's in real time. I mean, you can see the every rhythm and every beat that they make. Um, Dolly shots they had, as she dances in the dream at the beginning, and it shows her cut from good to evil. Those are some good dolly shots. It is kind of shot like a documentary film, and uh, it's a very dynamic montage when Nina goes out with Lily, and we see her from that moment really nervous, not wanting to go, start spiraling out of the control of her mother, and becoming wanting to become her own person and not have that in the back, always listening to her mother. Um, oh, and it just pretty much, we see the montage of her being controlled to taking control of her own life, the music, the lights, and she starts to see herself transform as we've seen her. Very cool movie, and that scene of the um, where we see her at the club and transforming and all that. That was a really great scene for me to notice the montage, and it engaged me dramatically, and I really enjoyed these two chapters. Have a good week.